here we go. All right, y'all. So I got a couple dishes to do. I got some fresh greens. Fresh greens to cook. Let me turn this a little bit. So fresh greens. Let me make this smaller if I can. Fresh greens. Potatoes and onions. I'm going to cook the greens and smoked turkey necks. And these are my steaks. So, I got to do these dishes first. So, I'm going to take y'all over here with me. I sit y'all up here. Now, I do these few dishes and get everything started. I got to clean these greens before I cook them. And I'll clean them and devein them real quick. So, let's do this real quick. I already put all the dishes in this one bucket. However, I need to empty that water out of there so I can make fresh dishwater. Way more dishes than was in here last night. Oh, it ain't too many. Oh, this wasn't in here last night. Bunch of knives in there. I ain't trying to cut my hand open. All of that out. Make the water really hot. You know, our water gets over boiling temperature. It's actually steaming when it come out the faucet when you put it on all the way hot. We get really, really hot water here, so that's a good thing. Let me see. Alright. Dishwasher liquid. Bam. Some nice hot water going. I can watch the simple stuff while the hot water is going. It only got to be wiped down, really. Because this ain't even been used. I don't know how it got back in the sink. Unless she picked up a steak with it. I used this the other day when I cooked crabs, and the crabs are gone. They've been gone for days. Alright. Put that back there. Just cleaning a few of the dishes. Oh shit, that's hot. Goddamn, I gotta put some cold water in there with it. Hold on. That shit burnt the fuck out of my hand. Just give me a second. I'm just doing a couple dishes first so I can get this cooking started. I'm gonna knock this out so I have everything I need. Oh my goodness, that water hot. That shit burn your fingertips when you touch it. Trying to let it cool down a little bit. I gotta add a little bit of cool water to it. Not cold, but cool. God damn, it's hot. At least you know it ain't gonna be no grease left on the damn dishes. Hold on. I need to turn the phone a little bit so y'all can see better what I'm doing. All right. I made the dishwater a little bit too hot, but it is what it is. The rinse water is cooler. Just give me a second. You making skirt steaks, Michael? I hear that. Well, just in case y'all don't know, I need to raise $12 tonight. I need to raise $12. I got to go back to the doctor's tomorrow. So I need to raise $12. It's $SmeagleKnows if anybody want to help. $12. Got to go back tomorrow. In between streams, my doctor actually called me and told me that my results wasn't in and they'll be in tomorrow. So We'll see what the results are tomorrow. I'm still going to have to see somebody, an oncologist, and they got to take a sample from my bladder to see if I got bladder cancer. They got to actually go down my urethra and scrape my bladder. So that's going to be kind of painful. I mean, they might numb me up, but they got to put it inside my pee hole and go scrape my bladder to see if it's really bladder cancer or not. Mm-hmm. Man, you about to get hit by the hurricane? Actually, I got the cheapest steak you get. I got the bottom round. What's up, Dwayne? I actually got bottom round because they was on sale. So I tried to get all of the $10 steaks because they was on sale. If you buy four packages of steak, it was $20. So I bought 8 of them. So $40. I got steaks for 8 days, just about. You know what I'm saying? I got 8 days worth of steaks for $40. So that's what I did. I went cheap. I got the special deal that was at Safeway, the family meal deal. I was gonna get a pack of bacon, but I'm like, no, I would just get another pack of steak. My mother went there and did the same thing too, because the steaks are fresh. They just got packaged when I went to the store. They real fresh. They always taste good when the steaks are fresh like that. So once I seen that the steaks had been packaged that day and they was in the family deal section, I grabbed 8 of them. Eight packs. It's actually 16 steaks. It was 16 steaks for $40. But I grabbed 2 in a pack. Yeah, I could do Chinese food or tacos. I just need more. I'm out of food stamps now. So if I do Chinese food, I'm gonna need the money for the extra ingredients. Because I was actually thinking about cutting up some of the steak and making like a homemade egg foo young or something like that. But I gotta buy some eggs. I gotta buy some soy sauce. I think we got rice already, and I gotta buy some bean sprouts. That's not real expensive. I just don't have the money myself. You bought steaks, chicken, ground beef, and pork chops. 21 bucks. I hear that. I hear that. See, I'm a bargain shopper too. When I go to the store, like I was in Safeway and I was clipping coupons while I was in there. I don't know if y'all was. I was live when I went there, right? The lady at the register was like, "You already," because I told her to stop me at $130 because I only had $130 food stamps left, right? So then I put my card number in after I clipped the coupons, and the shit went down to $80. So she kept ringing up my stuff, and she was like, "Okay, we at $130 again." And I was like, "Oh, okay." Oh, she was like, "No, but extra $5 just came off because I forgot I had an extra $5 bonus off my next time shopping trip from Safeway points." So I got over $250 worth of groceries for $130. Actually, it was $125. So it was like half price on my groceries. I got vegetable oil already too. I got a big ass thing of vegetable oil. I ain't worried about vegetable oil or nothing like that. I just need the main ingredients for the recipe. So if y'all want to see me cook Chinese food, y'all can contribute to the ingredients, and I will cook it. I will show y'all how to cook it. What did I cook that everybody ate at that party? I forgot what I cooked. It was a beef lo mein, I think I cooked. I had a big party at my old house before I got married, and within the first hour of the party, the beef lo mein was gone. I bought crabs. It was crabs still there, but the beef lo mein was gone within the first hour of the party. That shit was gone. It wasn't even a single noodle left in the damn pot. I cooked it in a big ass wok I got, and wasn't a single noodle left. And I cooked a lot of it too. I cooked a lot of it. I spent a lot of money cooking that. I didn't even get to taste the beef lo mein except for after I cooked it to make sure it tasted good. said make an onion tower. You said the crabs are small in Florida? I don't know. Y'all get blue crabs too. It depends on what type of crab though. If it's blue crabs, like mediums are mediums. Everything over 6 inches is catchable. So if it's more than 6 inches wide, that's a medium crab, medium slash small. But the last batch of crabs I got that was supposed to be medium was more like large. It seems like the crabs are bigger up here right now. Last week, what was that, Saturday or Friday I cooked them crabs. Those crabs are pretty big. And that was the smallest ones they had at the wharf. Those are the smallest crabs. The mediums. They don't sell smalls at the wharf. They only sell medium, large, extra large, and jumbo. You in Palm Bay? Oh, y'all got that brown Melbourne water. They telling us to stay out of the water at the beaches. Now, we got restrictions. You can't swim at the beach no more here. They said it's medical waste in our water right now. So even the people that get crabs, the people that go crabbing, got to go further out into the ocean. So crab prices went up a little bit because they got to spend more gas to go deeper into the ocean. So crab prices did go up because normally I get my 2.5 dozen for $20, $25. I had to pay $40. So I'm still at a deficit for that. I never made up the extra $20 for that. I thought I was just gonna spend $20 and be good. No, crab prices went up. The water is so messed up now. Well, it's from people doing their own oil changes and stuff. We got medical waste, like literally medical equipment is floating in the water. Like the red bio waste bags they got in the hospital, like some hospital must have dumped that shit directly into the water, or whatever trash company they got must have dumped that shit directly into the oil, because that shit is floating in the ocean right now. You're not even allowed to swim at the beach. Nobody can swim. It's illegal to swim right now. You get your ass locked up for swimming with all that shit. Oh, you said 60% of Earth's fresh water? That's the thing. It's a lot going on. Over there in Asia, you don't want to get no fish and shit from Asia because they got radiation in the water. And in China, you don't want to buy no seafood from China. They got everything in the water. And shit, you could do a whole car lube. They got oil, antifreeze, bio waste, plastic, poop, everything in the water over there in China. The water turned red like it's blood, and it ain't even blood. The water is dirty. When it's so dirty, it turns blood red. That is crazy. Yeah, you get sick and cancer from eating. Yeah, eating stuff. That's why people import food from places with clean water now. So they about to crack down on the hospitals and making sure they know where the waste go at the hospitals and stuff. But it's a little too late. That shit already floating in the ocean. Medical waste floating in the ocean. The good thing is not the whole East Coast. It's just limited to a certain part of Maryland. So whatever hospitals around there need to be investigated. Whatever hospitals are near Sandy Point need to be investigated. There's no reason medical waste should be floating in the ocean when they have special treatment and procedures they do for medical waste. Them little red biohazard bags should not be floating in the ocean. Like they purposely trying to get people sick so they can have. I mean, in the medical field, you got a job for life. Why would you want somebody to still get sick even more? All right, this is the last thing I gotta wash, then I can start cleaning my greens. Actually, I do have one more thing I gotta wash, but that's after I peel the potatoes. I'm gonna still keep this fresh dishwater here. Yeah, it's a capitalist world. I guess they want the volume. More people get sick, more hospitals need to be built. The more it actually works as far as employment wise, more people have to be hired to handle the capacity at the hospitals. But at the same time, is it worth it? Because you're killing people off. They could have been potential doctors. So I got gravy. I'm doing garlic butter. I really don't need gravy with it, but I actually do have gravy mix somewhere in here. I do have gravy. I do have packets of gravy mix. All right, that's all of that. Let me turn the cold water off and turn just the hot water on to help this go down. Because when you got the water completely hot and your sink seems like it's not draining right, once you get that completely hot water in, like it just did it, once the real hot water start hitting it, it melts all of the grease and stuff that's stuck down in there. So everything goes down real fast after that when the real hot water hit it. Especially after the pipe's already warmed up. You ain't got to worry about the sink getting stopped up. All right, so now, let me move this to this side. Oh, that's plastic spoon in here. Didn't know, there's one more thing to do. Ooh, that's hot. Even the sink, the faucet is hot. That is really hot. All right, cool. Just let that go down there for a few minutes. All right, now. I'm gonna rinse this out again one more time. Hold on. Rinse this one more good time. That steaming hot water. All right. Now, that's how I'm gonna do it. Now, I can't have this really steaming hot water when I do this part. Hold on. So, here. Let me take this. So I'm gonna have to get an empty trash bag. Let me just put this right here. Well, put this on the floor. Move this over here. Give me 1 second. Let me get an empty trash bag. And this is where I'm gonna put all of the pieces of the greens that I'm not gonna eat. Right here. Put this little oven mitt on the corner of it so it won't fall. Now, these are 2 things of very fresh greens. As y'all can see, I like to pick my greens right, where the leaves don't have a bunch of holes and all of that stuff in it, like bugs been eating them up. Give me 1 second. Take this band off of it. Start cleaning these greens and throwing them in the pot. What's up, Ricky? Yep, that's how it is, Ricky. That's how it is with them doctors. That's how it is. So I'm gonna show y'all how I do it. I'm gonna try to fast forward this so I can get another gaming stream in. But y'all see in between the veins, I pull a leaf out between. I devein all of my greens. That's how I do my greens. This ain't really got much vein in it, so I can rip that off. But I devein my greens. I don't like eating the veins all day. They get stuck between the teeth. That's how I do it. I devein my greens. Just slide your finger in between them and rip all of the leaf out. That's how you devein your greens. And you can pick any extra that's stuck on the vein. You can just pick that off. Just try not to pick the vein off with it. And this goes in the trash. So I'm gonna fast forward through this process, y'all. I'm gonna fast forward through this process because we got 2 of these to do. Devein, put them in here. This one ain't really got big veins. I can deal with this. This ain't got big veins on this one. If the veins ain't that big, then I could deal with it. But if there's some big ass chunky veins, I can't do it. Yeah, like this. Now see how it look? This is how you devein your greens. You ain't got to eat all them veins. You want the leaf. You want to eat like a rabbit. Not 100% like a rabbit, because rabbits eat the veins too. Yeah. You want to eat like a smart rabbit. You want that shit between the teeth. Break this down. All right, let me hurry up and get this in here. I gotta fast forward this a little bit more. Taking a little bit too long. Oh, this ain't nothing but a little small piece of green. All I gotta do is rip that up. Those baby edges of the greens. See, at least you know they fresh when you get them like this. So you still dealing with some medical stuff, Ricky? I understand that. I'm dealing with some medical stuff too. I just hope I don't get no real bad news tomorrow when I go. But you know how I look at it. If I get bad news, I turn the bad news into good news. I won't have to deal with bullshit for a long time. I turn it into something good. Turn the bad news to good news. Just gotta enjoy the time we got. That's all we can do. Right now, I'm just trying to raise $12 so I can pay the dude at the corner store back, and another $5 to be able to go to the doctor and back tomorrow. That's what I'm focusing on. I can't even make it to the doctor unless I get another $5. And I pay the dude at the corner store back so I can get me a 6-pack tomorrow. I get another 6-pack on credit and 2 Black and Milds, because I need a Black and Mild right now. Yeah, I could get, they got something called Metro Access, but it's not free. You actually got to pay for it. I tried to sign up for it. It's like $112 a year. I don't have $112 to pay for the disabled transport. It's $112 a year, or you pay every trip, and it'll be the same amount as me catching the bus and the train. I think Medicaid might pay part, but they was trying to make me pay straight out of my pocket. You got a bump on your back. Been there for a few years. I got one under my arm like that. They said it's a benign cyst. It's a cyst. It might be a cyst. Yeah. I got one under my left arm. They've been there since my daughter was born. Right after my daughter was born, I ended up getting into it. I was in a fight, and I hit my underarm on something when I was fighting, like right under here. And this lump been there forever. It's not cancerous. They said it's a benign cyst. It just won't go away. Oh, you pay $325, $650 both ways. That's about the same amount as regular transportation, Malcolm. That's how much it costs to move back and forth. $225 for one way, $225 for the other back. When you're getting on a bus, if you're getting on a train, it's a little bit more. Getting on a train is like $3 or $4, depending on where you're going. Yeah, that's what I said. They try to make you pay out of pocket because this is almost the same amount. You get a prepaid. You prepay for your trips when you do the disability thing. Yeah, I don't have $125 to prepay though. That's all right. All I need is $5. It's $225 there, $225 back. $5 for that, and I gotta pay to do it at the corner store back. It's $12, and that'll be all right. It's $2. Yeah, it's $225 here. I live in Washington D.C., so everything costs a little bit more. I'm trying to speed this up a little bit. These ones with the little veins, I'm gonna just break them down. These little end leaves at the end of the greens, can just get broken down because they real small. They ain't hardly got no vein in them like that. This one does have more than the other ones. Like this one got little puny veins. Little puny veins. Oh yeah, Queens, yeah, New York costs more for the bus, yeah. DC was the highest cost of living for like a couple years. When Donald Trump came out of office, it went down a little bit. But when Donald Trump was in office, everything went up. A raggedy ass townhouse was $1 million. But it's still $1 million for a raggedy ass row house in my neighborhood. I don't even live in a good neighborhood. It's $1 million for a raggedy ass row house. It's only $1 there for the bus. Damn, it ain't been $1 here since I was like 5 years old. Damn. $1 for the bus. Dang, that's back when I was in high school when I was in middle school, it was $1.25. When I was in middle school. But if you was a kid, you got bus tokens from the school in DC. How far am I from Baltimore? Like about 25, 30 minutes. Depending on what part of Baltimore. Because I was living there. It's like 25, 30 minutes. I could go visit my cousins in like 25, 30 minutes. Just hop in the car and ride straight down there. About the same amount of time as it took me to go see my old girlfriend when I used to do my lives with her. You got family in Virginia? No, Virginia ain't far at all either. It depends on what part of Virginia. You can hit Arlington and Alexandria in 5-10 minutes. Depending on what part of DC you're in. But I say about 10 minutes. You can get all the local parts of Virginia. You get there in 10-15 minutes when it ain't rush hour. If it's rush hour, you're going to take an hour. Rush hour really is an extra hour onto your travel. The traffic almost like California. It's not as bad as California, but it's almost. I ain't even gonna do both of them. I only need enough for the night. I ain't gonna overcook greens. I can do greens again another night, but I can't let them sit all week. Oh shit, I almost threw the wrong part away. Hampton, Virginia? Oh, Hampton ain't that far. Hampton ain't that far at all. It's a little bit longer than going to Baltimore. Yeah, Hampton, Virginia ain't that far. I remember my wife, when I was married, my wife used to go to Virginia Union University trying to get her religious studies degree. She was doing religious studies at Virginia Union. She used to go there every weekend until she graduated. It didn't take her long to get there or back. It's really convenient when you live right off the highway. Like literally, it was just a couple blocks from the highway. So no matter where we're trying to go, it ain't like you got to drive all through DC from where I'm at. You just literally hop on 295 or 495, wherever you want, from right where my house is. I'm not far from it. It is the hood though, but it's a convenient ass hood to live in. And you know what? I don't think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna save this second bushel. I ain't gonna put that many greens. This is just for dinner tonight, because I gotta still peel some potatoes. I'm gonna put these back in here. All right. Now, this ain't many greens. It's enough for maybe 2 servings. Let me rinse them off again now. She was an All-American at VA Virginia Tech. That's what's up. Okay, so this ain't a lot of greens. This is gonna cook pretty fast. I'm gonna put some water in here. You get a smoked turkey neck. Hold on. Need one of these smoked turkey necks for this. Save the rest of them for the next batch. I had to make room for that in a second because I don't want to put too much water in here. I gotta put my other stuff in here. All right. Let me see. A little bit more water. It's gonna cook down real good. All right, there we go. The water pressure is low in here, so I ain't gotta worry about getting too much in there. All right. All right. Turn the water off for a second. So, half a stick of butter. Well, not even a half. I need a quarter stick for that. I ain't cook all of them. Quarter stick of butter. Quarter stick of butter. Let's leave this butter out right here for my mashed potatoes. This over here, she might want to use it. Ooh, that's hot. God damn. All right, let me get these seasonings out. So, let me season this up a little bit and then turn it on. Roasted garlic and herb. Mrs. Dash, salt free. Nope, that one's tough. We got adobo, a little bit of garlic powder. Where the hell is the adobo? I just saw it. Oh, it's right here. Adobo. There we go. All right, cool. That should be all I need other than salt and pepper. Oh, a little bit of vinegar. Where's my vinegar? Is up my vinegar? No, it's right here. Vinegar. Cool. Okay, cool. All right, that part's done. I can turn that on in a second once I move this over. Put that right there. Onions. The onions to the side. I gotta peel these potatoes real quick. All right. See if I can stuff this in here 1 second. Back with wood. Back with wood. There we go. Perfect. All right. Cool. All right. Now where's the potato peeler? That's in the other drawer, ain't it? How the fuck this knife get so broke out? What you break this knife on? That's the one without the blade. Who the fuck? Oh, here you go. All right, cool. Got a potato peeler. Peel these potatoes real quick. Oh, I forgot to put smoked paprika in there. I remember smoked paprika in my greens. All right. All right. Cool. Hang on a little bit more so y'all can see what's going on. Here we go. And this needs to move a little bit too. There we go. Much faster than doing it with a knife. 1 second, y'all. I get back to talking. I'm just trying to rush these potatoes through. I only got 2 more to do after this one. So I know I'm ready to get back to gaming. I might just play Call of Duty even though I can't talk to people. Or try to get my battle pass finished up in these next couple days. I can't talk to people unless I play with one of my viewers that know how to unmute people. All you got to do is unmute people with the chat band. All you got to do is unmute them at the beginning of the match or during the match, and you'll be able to hear. I forgot how to type in the chat, though. I never really had to. People without mics know how to do it. And people on PC always do it. Okay, I got the little chat band. 13 more days of chat band on Call of Duty. It sucks, but it is what it is. All right, this the last potato? Oh shit, this is the last potato. Cool. All right. Bang. All right, now all I got to do is transfer these and rinse the pot out. Throw all this in the trash. Hold on. Put this in here. So I can rinse those off. This in the trash bag with the peelings from the greens. The stems and veins from the greens, not the peelings. I have to wash this out in a second. Tie this up. This goes in the trash. Let me wash this potato peeler off while I'm out here. Oh shit. Oh, that was close. I'm glad I put the knives the other way around. My mother always had a knife poking straight up. I turn them around when I do it because I know you might hit that shit. Cut your whole shit open. All right. Put these potatoes. Oh shit. Break the pot. All right. Put some hot water in there with them. Hot water. Put the rest of this butter in here with them. Actually, the butter goes in after they soften. You put the butter in when they soften. You soften the butter. And you mash the butter around in there with it. All right, so put a small potato on the top with the big one towards the bottom. That way it fit in there right. There we go. A little bit more water. All right, put this on. And this for my steaks. I'm gonna cook my steaks in here with some broth in it. I'm gonna slow cook my steaks so they'll be done about the same time as everything else. Wash this out. Wash this out. It's gonna take about an hour and a half for everything to be finished. So I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna do my steaks. This recipe is bomb. Even my mother loved it. Like, my mother normally don't compliment me on the steak, right? Because she cook them the same way I do. But I added one special ingredient because, you know, me and my mother like spicy food. The special ingredient was hot sauce. Man, she fucked that steak up. She was like, what did you do? That was good. Yeah, y'all heard it overnight. Y'all heard it. She don't normally compliment me on the steak. But she had to compliment that shit. Because it wasn't just a regular bland, bold tasting steak. It actually has some kick to it. So I'm gonna show y'all what I do. All right, first off, let me see. This pan is smaller, so let me put this one over here by this. These can cook on this side. This will cook on this side. Move some of this stuff out the way. This goes down here. This goes in the oven. Let me do some more water in it. This pot and all of this goes in. This on here for a second. Put these together, put all of this together right here. So get out of the way. Alright, cool. 3 burners getting used. This goes over there. 3 burners getting used. Turn this handle this way. Alright, so the potatoes got to boil. Oh, smoked paprika. I forgot to put some smoked paprika in my greens. Hold on. I don't know if y'all remember when the smoked paprika was on sale for like a quarter of the price. They were like, if you buy 3, it's $3 when it's normally like $4 or $5 a bottle. So I got like 5 of them bitches. But I got 6. And I gave away 2 and kept 4. You will never find a deal like that again. That shit is expensive. All right, okay, so I got that out the way. Let me grab this for the steak. Everything I put on the steak, I'm gonna grab out now. That's bacon powder. I don't know what she got that there. I'm not using the oven today. Oh, it's already one down there. It don't matter which one I use. It's the same thing. Smoked paprika and garlic powder. And there's one more thing. Let's see. Here you go. There we go. Cool. All right, so I'm gonna show y'all how I'm gonna do this steak real quick. So this is beef bouillon, right? So this is what I did. I made a base because I didn't fry the steak. I'm not gonna fry it. I'm not gonna boil it. Broil, I'm a boil. So it's a difference between boil and broil. It ain't a flame broiled steak. It's a boiled steak, and it's really tender when it comes out. It is so freaking tender. It's crazy. So I use one of these little bowls right here. Pour just enough in here to make some decent bouillon without making it salty. Damn, it ain't coming out. There we go. Not much at all. Not much at all. You see, not too much. It's gonna make 2 bowls full. I'm gonna put water in there and I'm gonna shake it around. I'm gonna pour a little bit in there and then I'm gonna pour more water in to dilute it a little bit more. So I don't want it to be salty. So I'm gonna show y'all. Pepper. All right, so let's start off with the first thing of the base I'm making for it. Get that in there, shake it around real good. Pour about half of it out. Don't let all, if there's any powder in there, you don't want all of that to come out. Fill it up again. Pour that in there. Shake it up some more. Make sure that base gets real basey. Fill it up with one more thing of water. You want to dilute all of that. You just wanted to give it a good savory taste. Not a salty taste. That's bouillon. I'm going to put like a half a bowl more. Boom. All right, cool. Bam. That's my base to boil the steaks, not broil, boil. I might add more water. We'll see how it goes in a second. Let's see something real quick. All right, so next comes the steaks. Oh shit! I Actually, I'll add a little bit of this to it this time too. Give it a little bit more. Okay. So I'm going to season them in front of y'all right here. But when I take them out, I'm going to season one side here. When I put them in a pot, I'm going to season the other side while it's in there. So give me a second. And let me turn these burners on so this can start cooking already. Let everything start cooking. Cool. Let me rinse them off real quick. Rinse these steaks off real quick. Hold on, y'all. All right. That helps the seasoning stick onto them anyway. So I got 2 bottom cut steaks. Yes, they got a little freezer burn mark on it. It wasn't like that when I bought it, but they've been in the freezer. So first things first, you're going with your garlic powder. Sprinkle that all over it. Shit, that's a big ass chunk that always comes. Let me put that in in this base. Let me put the garlic powder in the base. Oh, cool. Since that fell out into the thing with the blood in it. All right. Put a little bit of roasted garlic and herb. Roasted garlic and herb. Smoked paprika. I actually did lemon pepper. I don't know if the lemon pepper made a difference or not. I don't know if it really made a difference, but I'm going to do it. Lemon pepper. Brown sugar bourbon. And then Montreal steak seasoning. This right here, if you don't know how to cook steak, this right here alone will be your go-to. Salt, pepper, and this. And a little bit of garlic powder. Always garlic powder. Garlic powder, salt, and pepper is a basic on all steaks. Garlic powder, salt, and pepper. But this right here, get that thing that's some good ass fucking steak taste. All right. We got our pepper right here, regular pepper. Boom. All right. I ain't doing the salt because I'm gonna put the salt in after. It's already salt in the bouillon. So let me put this in the pan and I'm gonna do season the other side just like that too. All right. This goes in the trash. Wash my hands. Grab that too. Wash my hands with a little bit of dishwashing liquid this time. Give me a second. All right. Almost done with this process, y'all. Just I gotta come in here. Oh shit, I forgot to put the Jesse Taylor seafood. I was gonna do Old Bay on it. Let me do a little bit of that in here. Let me actually do a little bit of that in here too. And in here. This is an all-purpose seasoning right here, so it doesn't matter what you cook. This makes it taste better. If it don't make it taste better, it'll be delicious in the beginning. All right. All right, let me season the other side of these steaks real quick. Garlic powder. Gotta keep that out. Roasted garlic and herb. Maple brown sugar. I can put these away because I won't need these anymore. Smoked paprika. A little bit of lemon pepper. I did the roasted garlic in there already. Montreal steak seasoning. Do a little bit of that in the juice too. All right. Now that's out the way. That's a dope though. All right, I ain't worried about that pepper. Cool. All right, that's all of that. Keep this out for later because I got to put garlic powder and salt in the mashed potatoes. Make them garlic butter mashed potatoes. Garlic butter mash. That's the best you can do. All right, cool. Now, chop these onions up real quick to put in with the steak. Let them cook with the steak. Make them real nice, tender, juicy onions with the steak. I'm gonna cut big chunks. Oh, I should have kept that bag. Let me just put it right here on the upper mitt. Just dump it in the trash from there. Or should I just grab another bag? See if I can make everything stay right here that I ain't gonna use. That I'm pulling off right now. Good thing I got fingernails right now. Cut this little piece off I don't like. It's not colored right. Boom. Now let me chop this up into the pot real quick. I'm gonna cut it in nice little chunks. I'm gonna cut it in 4. Straight down the middle. Straight down the middle. And put those chunks in here. All right, y'all, give me a second. I'm gonna add the secret ingredient. Don't think I forgot about the secret ingredient for these steaks. Just give me a second. I'm almost done, y'all. We about to go to the gaming stream. Right after I get everything cooking good. I just gotta set a timer so I can come in here and check. All right, cut this in half. This in half. All right. Should put a few mushrooms in here. I'm not sure if I want to use them yet, though. I don't want them to go bad, but I don't want to use them yet. I'll wait. I'll hold off on the mushrooms. I want some big chunks. Let's go. There we go. All right, cool. Yeah, just steak and onions. I'm gonna have greens and potatoes anyway. All right, let me put this in the sink. It's gotta be washed. All my trash in the trash can. hands again. About to get ready for the next gaming stream. I'll probably just do Call of Duty. Let's see how it goes. All right, so I'm gonna let y'all see everything that's going on right now. I gotta wait to put this butter in here. The butter's gonna soften up. It's still hard. Let me see. Try to hold both phones together like this really quick so YouTube and Facebook can see. Flip the cameras around. All right. Cool. So, got the greens going with the smoked turkey neck. Got my potatoes boiling for the mashed potatoes. Got my steak and onions getting ready for that boil. So that's what I'm having tonight. I'll clean up the stove and stuff after. Right now, we just got to get this food cooking because y'all know I got a limited time to be here. I forgot to turn the steak on. The steak gonna take a little bit longer to cook anyway. Well, not longer, but everything else takes longer than the steak, but you know what I meant. Let me turn this down. I want these potatoes to cook well. What's going on with this? I ain't trying to sit on the burner right. Okay. And the front one down just a little bit. There we go. Cool. All right, I want these potatoes to boil good and get soft quick. All right, so everything is on. All I got to do is add butter, garlic powder, and salt to the potatoes. And just stir up everything else. Flip the steaks over once one side is already poached, or whatever you want to call it. And I was going to add mushrooms too, but I'll leave that alone. I ain't going to do the mushrooms. You know what? I'm going to put a sausage in here with it, though. You know what? 1 second. I'll put one of these sausages in here with the steak. See how it turns out when it's boiled with that. And it's just going to add more flavor. Yeah, this ain't the spicy one either. Oh, I forgot to add the hot sauce. Hold on. I'm glad I did wait around a second. I forgot to add the hot sauce. I forgot to add the daggone hot sauce. 1 second. Let me put this in here with this. Put this back in here. All right, I bought a brand new bottle of hot sauce. Let me shake it up. Make sure all that cayenne gets mixed in there good. And I got to read the chat better as I'm going back. I'm about to end the streams and go to Call of Duty. Let me make sure I read everybody's comments as I go back to the PlayStation. Remember, y'all, I'm trying to raise $12 today so I can pay the dude at the corner store back, and then $5 so I can get to the doctor tomorrow. I got to go back tomorrow. All right, let's get this hot sauce in here. So I'm going to drizzle hot sauce just on the steaks, not in the water, on the steaks. Actually, a little bit in the water. But that's it. Not even much. Not even much hot sauce. Yeah, I drink hot sauce straight out the bottle, too. We heat fanatics in here. We don't like the summer heat. We like our food hot. All right. All right, let's see something. Is my laptop restarting? Oh, my laptop did restart by itself. All right. Give me 1 second. I'm going to turn this TV on. I'm in these streams, y'all. I'll be back. It's time for some Call of Duty.